New York. Fred Parris, the lead singer of the 1950s harmony group the Five Satins and composer of the classic doo-wop ballad In the Still of the Night, has died. He was 85. Parris died January 13 after a brief illness, according to his music manager, Pat Marafiote. Parris and his wife Emma lived in Hamden, Connecticut, not far from his native New Haven. Parris was in his late teens, and on military guard duty in Philadelphia, when thoughts of his girlfriend inspired an early rock standard. Parris and his fellow Satins recorded the song in the basement of St. Bernadette Church in New Haven, the finished track featuring a dreamlike saxophone solo by Vinnie Mazzetta, an altar boy at the church, and Parris' soulful baritone playing off the backing chants of shoo-doo shooby-doo. Released in 1956, In the Still of the Night only reached number 24 on the Billboard pop charts but became a multi-million seller through reissues and appearances on compilation and soundtrack albums and now helps define an era of harmony groups along with such favorites as the Penguins' Earth Angel and the Cadillacs' Speedo. Fashion industry icon and former creative director of Vogue, dead at 73. Anna Wintour, Fashion World, stars more and Andre Leontali. The Satins song, the last word sometimes spelled night to avoid confusion with Cole Porter's In the Still of the Night, was a favorite for oldies radio stations and was featured in such period films as Dirty Dancing and The Irishman. The Beach Boys, Boyz II Men and Debbie Gibson are among the performers who covered it. Formed as the Scarlets while Parris was in high school, the Five Satins had minor hits with To the Isles and Shadows among others, and Parris continued to tour over the following decades even as the Satins' popularity faded and backing singers came and went. The Five Satins were elected into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame in 2003. 7 years later, Rolling Stone magazine ranked In the Still of the Night at number 90 on its list of the 500 greatest songs. Yvette Mimieux, 60s starlet of Time Machine and Where the Boys Are, dies at 80.